Live from Sacramento, California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Athletics. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And pitching in this one for the A's, JT Ginn. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And we're underway.
First pitch, 640.
Next offering is fouled back.
Ball.
Here's a 2-2. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Singy, this lineup has the benefit of playing behind a great pitching staff. They've got a really low ERA.
Yeah, and, with that said, there's not as much pressure on the offense, but make no mistake about it. Players want to hit the ball hard, and they want to score runs. They want to jog around the bases, hitting the ball over the fence. So regardless of how dominant the staff can be, the attitude is we want to go out there and have some fun with the bat. So we'll see. One big inning in this one, could be all they need, but you'd like to have multiple big innings.
In the air out to center. Bolte on the move. Hauls it in after a long run. And there's two down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Freddie Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike. Out towards right center field. Bolte on the move and makes the grab. And that is that. Middle of the first, no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Will Klein. What should we keep an eye on here?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first three hitters.
Digging in, Henry Bolte.
Fielder, number 33, Henry Bolte.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike. The 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. And time now to check out the A's lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Langoliers in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Klein. He's known to have exceptional stuff. The strikeout number is usually way up there. However, he does have some issues with walks from time to time. Here comes the 0-1. Nice curveball for a strike.
And because of that, the pitch count can get high and not consistently deep into the ball games like you would expect for a guy who can get so many swings and misses.
The 0-2.
Ball.
And it's about controlling that stuff, right? I mean, he's got to harness all of that electric stuff and keep it at least somewhat in the strike zone.
Yeah, I'd say a guy like this sometimes needs to simplify the repertoire. Instead of trying to throw 3 and 4 pitches, just stick with 2 pitches that are very effective. Perhaps you can keep the pitch count down, get yourself deeper into the ball game.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
2 down, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz.
Ball.
The 1-0.
He ride.
Just missed. And now it's even up.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Just misses with that one.
A really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tucker under it. And that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts.
Ball.
Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's one down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Slider right there.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Second inning here, no score. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Out towards right center field. And it falls. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Kind of got it off the end of the bat, but he gets that knock because he was willing to go with the pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's been a great free agent sign. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Go to second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
On the ground, Langoliers. That ends the frame. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. And now here's the A's catcher, Jonah Heim. Just missed. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Edgardo Henriquez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 70, also throwing. That one misses. Ball 2. Popped up. Rushing. Should have this one. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So digging in, Colby Thomas. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And the 1-0.
Ball too high. That's a check. Did he swing?
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And a swing and a miss. 2 away. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Lawrence Butler, the next to hit.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, batting over 300 so far this month.
High.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Backed off the plate that time. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the A's. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. That
No.
misses. Ball one. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Takes it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Miguel Rojas, batting with one down, takes a strike.
No.
Top of the third, no score. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, right side, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first, gets
No,
him.
you're out.
Good job to stay with it there for the second out. And up next for Los Angeles, Dalton Rushing.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Here's a 1-2. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Has a beat on it. And that's the third out. Dodgers go down quietly. Still no score.
Now pitching for the
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Edgardo Henriquez.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Leading off, Max Muncy.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
Just
No,
off
that's
the
a ball.
outside edge, and that is ball one. That one fouled off. Henriquez measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker,
Ball.
a cutter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 2-1. Just
Ball
missed.
down.
It's a
That's a
leadoff
ball.
walk.
Take your base.
And that's the go-ahead run.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now the A's designated hitter, Alika Williams. Pitch
That's a
misses,
ball.
and it's 1-0.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And the count 1-2. Muncy on at first, nobody out. Goes down looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
One out man at first. Now it's the shortstop. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in, and there's two down.
Up next for the A's, center fielder, Henry.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now a chance for Henry Bolte. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. As we go to the top of the fourth, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. That one misses. Ball one.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Got him. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Kurtz settles under this one. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Fly to center his first time. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop,
Mookie digs in here. First time up was a pop out.
Ball, too high.
Just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. That's hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That's to third. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Bottom 4, standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Shea Langoliers. And there's a foul ball. That one in triple digits. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball 1. Lay off that pitch down. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Way out front for strike 2. Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
2-2 now. And that one popped to short. Betts. And there's one down.
Up next for the A's, catcher Jonah Heim.
Go ahead run on base. Jonah Heim up next for the A's. He popped out his first time. And that's way high. Ball 1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch. Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Now a quick throw to first. Langoliers back on a dive. Comes a 2-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To Betts at second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. We're tied 0-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Top of the zone for a called strike. Hernandez wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Really nice job
right
staying up
fielder,
the middle with his
Tucker.
approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Grounded out his first time. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Quick move to first. Hernandez dives back in safely. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure.
King Tuck goes down on strikes.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Go ahead run on base. Here comes Max Muncy. This guy with light tower power.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
The 1-0. There's a swing and a miss. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
The sinker's his bread and butter pitch, Boog, and he's gone to it plenty in this one. He's used it on more than half his pitches so far. And right now, he's shutting this lineup out, so we might stick with it.
Rojas, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Hernandez around third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So runner at second, 2 down. Dalton rushing. Digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
That's out.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now a 1-0 ball game.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Here's the left fielder, Colby Thomas. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
1-1.
Ball, no.
And that drops in for a strike.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Got him swinging.
Up next for the A's, right fielder
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. Flied to right his first time. And that is out of play. Oh, 1 down. That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He was all over that one. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Next up for the A's, Max Muncy worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Jackknifes out of the way. One out, the runner at second. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Right
Yeah.
through there for a strike. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. It's 2-2. Got him swinging for the K.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Now the A's designated hitter, Alika Williams. His first at-bat was a strikeout. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
And fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
That's down.
First signs of movement in that bullpen out there. Number 61, the rookie left-hander, appears to be.
Here. Ball.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Payoff pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he's out easily. So up next, Andy Pajas. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to the dish is Freddie. 1 for 2. Hit hard, base hit. And that extends the inning.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Here's Betts.
Ha!
Now. Here's a high chopper.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. Freeman off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 left for LA, but they still lead it 1-0. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the shortstop at the plate, number 85. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Brock Stewart appears to be getting loose. Hernandez getting loose as well.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That's in there. That is strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
2-2 now. And
Ball
there's a ball.
3.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Henry Bolte next to bat for the A's. And a payoff pitch. And he
Ball
walked it.
four. Take your
And he
base.
represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Next to hit, Henry Bolte, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And that's downstairs. And a count 2-1. Foul ball there. Two down. Now one missed. Out towards right center field. Tucker on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Up next for the A's.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Alex Vesia done for the night, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Jack Dreyer. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's the second baseman, Shea Langoliers.
Hey!
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though. Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 down, nobody on. That
That's
one
a ball.
outside. And now 3-1. Kurtz waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Nothing doing there for the A's. They still trail 1-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 61.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's 2 for 2. And that misses.
Outside.
And that's ball 1. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Ball 2.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now here is Kyle Tucker.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Fastball for a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Here's the 0-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Going. Gone. He leaves the yard to right. And they add on. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Max Muncy.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swings through it for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The 0-1. Just missed.
No.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Here comes a 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Lined into right. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. And he'll pull into second safely.
Oh, that's just an unacceptable error right there. Just kind of lackadaisical in getting it back into the infield, and there's really no excuse for that. Turned a simple single into a runner in scoring position now.
Manager manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 61 out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Elvis Alvarado.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One out, runner at second. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball 1.
Man at second. And a foul ball. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Rojas leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Back to the top of the order, Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Ball, no.
Next offering is fouled back. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
Fastball is outside. Missed
Ball.
with a changeup. 3-1. Andy Pajes up next for the Dodgers. Ground ball
That's
right
foul
side,
ball.
and it goes just foul. Runner at second, 2 down. Stays alive. Payoff pitch, and he walked him.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pajes.
Now it's going to be Andy Pajes. 0 for 3 in this one. Dives and he can't hang on. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-zip.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Line drive to short and caught. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 4 and the A's nothing. Bottom of the 7th, stepping in, Nick Kurtz. The Athletics in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the seventh.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jonah Heim now at the plate. This to third. Throw on to Freeman. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the A's, left fielder.
So now with one away and a man at second. Now the left fielder, Colby Thomas. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. One out and a runner at second here at the bottom of the seventh. Foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the dirt, the throw to third, tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Here's a 1-2. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The 1-2.
Ball two.
And
ball.
Downstairs. That one lifted to left. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 4-1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Brock Stewart will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. So digging in, Lawrence Butler.
Right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Hurry.
Lace to right center, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Next up for the A's, Max Muncy. He is struck out and he is walked way inside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. One-two now. Butler, the runner at first with two gone. Cut on, popped up right side. Rojas. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the A's 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-1.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. It throws a pretty hard slider, but when it doesn't break, it's just like a good fastball to hit. And right there, eyes got big, hit that ball really hard, and now he's getting high fives in the dugout.
Next to hit, Teoscar Hernandez. That one hit to right. Butler on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Tucker stands in here, takes ball one low. This one in the air, center field. Bolte takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Elvis Alvarado departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Jeff Hartley.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Max Muncy at the dish.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That's a strike.
Two down, base is empty, but one run across, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball.
Right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. What a stop! Throw is low, and nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
First and second, 2 outs. Dalton rushing, the next to hit. Late swing, foul to the left. Two aboard, 2 outs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. See you later. A 3-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Ohtani. And that is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
2 down, nobody on. Just off the inside edge. Andy Pajes waiting to bat for the Dodgers. The 3-1. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-1. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the A's designated hitter, Alika Williams.
You know, these Athletics, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
And the batter will be the shortstop. There's a strike. The A's with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
That's up.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. In the air, left field. Hernandez ranging back, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bolton stands in the 2 away as he takes a ball.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And the 1-0. Inside, just missed. And it's even up. That one just misses. Shea Langoliers in the on-deck circle for the A's. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So
out of the bullpen, number 70.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. This one smoked on its way out of here. He hammers one out to center, and they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Ball.
To account to a guy with this much pop at the dish, you better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
There's the strike, and it's 2-1. That
Ball
one missed. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Time in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Inside, almost got him. The 2-2 on the way. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one. The A's with a 2-run blast. It's now 8-3.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mason Barnett.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Pajes, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Fouled off left side. Barnett, 25 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2022. Late with the swing there. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here is Freddie Freeman. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
The Athletics have some bullpen action. Justin Sterner preparing to come on if needed. Check swing called strike. 1-2. Got him looking. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Betts stands in now and watches strike one.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And Mookie takes. Foul ball. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. It's the Dodgers 8 and the A's 3. Bottom 9. Digging in, number 32.
Yep.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
On the ground right side. Freeman takes it himself, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Up next for the A's, right fielder Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler digs in now.
Hike.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Sets him down looking. The A's down to their final out. 2 down, bases empty. Max Muncy up next for the A's. Right through there for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And that one almost hit him. The Dodgers leading by 5 here in the last half of inning number 9. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to